and the Chicago Cubs. And let's update the NL Central standings as the Cardinals split a doubleheader against the Tigers earlier today. They blew a late lead, so they're still 2.5 out. Milwaukee idle 4.5 back. The Reds a distant 5.5 out and in fourth. Welcome to the broadcast booth, along with Ryan Dempster, who's in for Jim Deshaies. I'm Len Casper, and Demp, the starting pitching in this series has been tremendous on both sides. It really has. And when we looked at the weather, we've seen the flags blowing straight in, and so you think pitchers duel, but you never know. And sure enough, it's been the case on both games of this series so far. Alec Mills was spectacular on the opener. 6 shutout innings, had the full mix going. He was pumping the strike zone, getting ahead, and then finishing guys with that sweep and breaking ball. And Tyler Mahle on the other side was no slouch himself. I know he gave up the 3 runs, both on a couple of triples by the Cubs, but he was dominant again. 10 strikeouts over 7 innings. Really, really impressive stuff. And then last night, Yu Darvish had a hiccup in the first inning, a couple walks, and then this hanging breaking ball to Mike Moustakas for the 3-run homer. But after that, he was vintage Yu with the 9 strikeouts and dominated from there going forward. Unfortunately, those 3 runs were enough to lose the game because Trevor Bauer on the other side of the hill, well, wow is all you can say. He was absolutely electrifying, spotting his fastball, having a lot of fun with the Cubs dugout, doing the McGregor strut as he comes off the field, but he deserved that because he pitched really, really well. 44 strikeouts and only 16 hits combined in the first 2 games. So tonight, Sonny Gray will go for the Reds, Adbert Alzolay for the Cubs. Gray's last start was not good, Demp, but he's generally been. Reds batting a major league low 209. They have scored in just 1 inning so far in this series. Their lineup brought to you by Advocate Health. Joey Votto on his 37th birthday will lead things off. Castellanos, Winker, Suarez, the top 4 in the Reds order hitless so far in the series. Moustakas with a game-winning homer last night. Akiyama has had a nice set. Tyler Stevenson will make his first major league start, the 2-for-2 coming against the Cubs off the bench in his debut. Brian Goodwin will hit 8th in center, and rookie Jose Garcia, the shortstop, will bat 9th. And Adbert Alzolay, the Cubs starting pitcher, brought to you by Budweiser. This Bud's for you. Yeah, and Adbert, a guy who kind of pitches a little bit backwards at times. You know, the curveball at 32.5% there, but it's all set up by the 4-seam and this 2-seam fastballs. You know, you see it's 2 different pitches, but it's essentially the same thing. He's got that plus velocity, and to me, a pitch that could really be a difference maker for him. That changeup, at times when he gets that going, especially when he gets ahead in the count, a finished pitch and something that he can go after those guys with. Cubs defense brought to you by Geico. There's your battery, Alzolay and Contreras. First to third, Rizzo, Horner, Baez, Bryant. Outfield left, center, right. Maben in for Schwarber, Happ, and Hayward. And here we go. Fastball is outside on Votto. Rizzo 1, 2, 3. Baez, Contreras, Hayward 4, 5, 6. Maben in there for Schwarber. David Bodie is the DH, and Nico Horner, the second baseman, will bat 9th. Budweiser's starting pitcher is veteran right-hander Sonny Gray. Yeah, it's Sonny Gray, mostly a 2-pitch pitcher. It's going to be the 4-seam fastball. He's got a really hard curveball. You're going to see a lot of those. Obviously the sinker, another variation of the fastball. He'll throw the slider as well. It's just occasionally sprinkle in a changeup, but it's going to be fastball, breaking ball. He likes to pitch to that down and away, to the righties, down and into the lefties. That's where he lives, and it's all about battling him, making him run his pitch count up, and then getting into that bullpen as soon as you can. Doesn't really have the